This tutorial will cover a bit of digitising, faults, folds, symbols, and a bit of text editing in Inkscape. So I won't show this over top of the map here. I'm just going to do some demos down below. So first we'll look at how you might go about doing a fault with some text on it. So I'm just drawing this line here and double click to finish. And then to draw the text, I'm just going to create a series of triangles. So if I click here, we've got this context sensitive control bar, and we want to have 3 corners, that's correct. And then we can just simply, you see now it's just drawing this, the last line type I drew, which was a dash stroke, which is why it looks kind of weird. So I'll just draw one about the right size, and then I'm just going to go to the we'll give it a black fill and no stroke. Oops, I've done something wrong there. Black fill. Okay, so just zooming into this here. So now that we've drawn this, we can just rotate it. So to rotate, you click once so that you can scale, and then you click again to rotate. So we'll bring that onto the line. So you can do Control C and Control V to copy and paste along the line. Another thing you can do is just Control D, and that just makes a copy of it. So we'll space these out a bit more. Control D. And then this one we're going to have to rotate a bit. Is that right? Control D. Using Control D is pretty useful if you've got, because it will be in the same orientation. Saves you a bit of time. D, duplicate. I've got that rotation point, I might move that back in there. Oops. It's not quite right. Anyway, you get the idea. So you can think of doing this with various other shapes, and you probably want to just make sure you could group all these together at the end as well. Now for our symbols, what we want to do is create a set of symbols. You can do that off to the side, so then you just keep duplicating them, bringing them in, copy and paste and bring them in. So we're just going to make some kind of foliation symbol here. So we'll just do Control to maintain it in 45-degree steps. So we just want to make start with a line that way, I think, and then enter to make that line, and then again with this shape, let's do a bedding one actually. So we'll make just zoom in a bit using Control, and we'll just make something like that. Now with these, we don't really want to have to accidentally move them separately, so we'll just go that, and there's not an option here to group. Okay, sorry, we'll just do, you can do Control G to group, or Object Group. So now when I click on it and rotate it, it's rotating as a single object. You can rotate by a specific angle, but if you're just digitising, you can just do it based on the map you're doing. So that was pretty easy. We can make a series of these symbols and put them in where we need to. Next thing I want to cover is text. So there's two types of text you can draw. If you draw out, you create this flowed text. So when you use flowed text, when you do this, it just flows around in that box. And if you just click somewhere, so there's no handle here to adjust that. We can't actually. So when you create this text and you use this, if you just scale it any old way, you'll change the aspect ratio. So you need to use Control to maintain the aspect ratio. But if you want to edit the text, you can just use this text tool. So if you want to edit the text boundary for this flowed text, you have to use the text tool to do that. There's no option to do that with the point text. If you want to get line breaks, you have to go enter. So we've got this text here. It's going to be 45. And that's our symbol. If you want to change text properties, you can go to text and font panel, and there you can change font size and all kinds of things. That's it for this one.